Okay, so already from here, we've got the benefit of being able to play the clips. We've got the benefit of pulling out that metadata. And now if we need to go and convert this to give it to another investigator or to present something at trial, because obviously they're going to have trouble playing something like these EXE clips, we can leave the interrogate tab, which is the tab that we're on currently, where we can play back the clips and see the metadata and see the total number of frames and see the timestamp. And I can toggle over to my workflow tab, where I can build and design different kinds of workflows to process the files in a bunch of really, really cool ways. So the most simple way of processing these clips is to say, I want to take this .dat file and this .dav file and all these different files, and I want to turn them into an MP4. So to do that, I'm going to click on this MP4 format on the far right-hand side. And then now I can choose where I want to process the clips to. So I'm going to just go to my desktop here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my desktop into this little outputs folder. And I'm just going to name the file something kind of generic here so that it keeps the same input file name as the original file, so I can understand what those clips were. And then now I have some basic video settings that I can configure. The most simple configuration is to say, I want to process those clips same as input. For us, when dealing with video analysts, this is a really important setting because it ensures that we do not change a single pixel value in the entire file. From the traffic side, it's also critical because sometimes when we go through free converter tools, they'll change the shapes, they'll affect the colors in the image. They'll do a bunch of things that will really affect the how forensically sound those clips are compared to the original. So we're going to be really careful and ensure that we maintain all those original pixel values so that we can really support the validity of this when we're playing it back for a try or fact. So I'm going to say OK, and this basic settings are now here logged inside of this output node, and I can now connect any one or all of my video files by dragging and dropping them to connect to this output node. And as soon as I press execute, these are now all going to get processed into my outputs folder. And in just a couple seconds here, we'll see all of them get dumped in, automatically playing back inside of the MP4 container. Oop, let me open this up here. There you go, still processing. Dumping it into the MP4 container that we can now double click on any of these and play them back as a standard player very easily inside of any player that can read MP4 files.